Gary Templeton is an American former professional baseball player and minor league manager. He played as a shortstop in Major League Baseball for the St. Louis Cardinals, the San Diego Padres, and the New York Mets. Templeton was born in Lockney, Texas, and was hailed by many as one of the best players in baseball early in his career. With St. Louis, which featured all-star selections in 1977 and 1979. In 1979, he made history as the first switch hitter to collect 100 hits from each side of the plate, a feat achieved only once by Willie Wilson in 1980. Templeton's total of 211 hits led the National League, and with 19 triples. He led the league for 3 consecutive seasons. He led the Cardinals in hits in 1977, 78, and 79. And he caused some controversy in 1979, when despite having better numbers than either Dave Concepcion or Larry Bowa, 2 of the National League's premier shortstops at the time, he wasn't selected to start at shortstop for the National League All-Star team. He was named to the team as a reserve. However, Templeton refused to go. Templeton continued to hit well in 1980 and 81. However, he was not popular with Cardinal fans. Cardinal fans felt he had an uninterested style of play in his body language. He was also charged with a large number of errors in the field, averaging 35 per year between 1977 and 1979. The fielding issues led to a dispute with management, who in 1979 offered a pay cut, and Templeton felt his fielding was underrated since his wide range led to being charged with more errors. While his ability at the plate and on the base pass remained strong, he publicly demanded, "Pay me or trade me," and even said he wouldn't give his all if forced to remain in St. Louis. After the 1981 season, the Cardinals traded him to the San Diego Padres for Ozzie Smith. The trade was welcomed by people on both sides. Smith was then a light-hitting defensive wizard going to a team which needed to improve its defense, while Templeton was a better hitter going to a team which needed to improve its offense. The trade was not finalized for nearly 2 months until February of 1982, as Ozzie Smith's agent demanded a huge raise in order for his client to waive his no-trade clause and leave Southern California, where Ozzie Smith had grew up. The trade ended up being a clear win for the Cardinals, as Ozzie Smith went on to be elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. During his time, he was the only Padres Silver Slugger at shortstop. And Templeton still owns the best fielding percentage, a .965, in franchise history at the position. Templeton was both an All-Star and the team's MVP in 1985. Templeton stands second only to Tony Gwynn among club leaders in games played with 1,286, at-bats 4,512, hits 1,135, and doubles at 195. And after his retirement as a player in 1991, Templeton remained in the game as a coach and a minor league manager. Gary Templeton was the final piece the San Diego Padres needed in 1982, and he helped the San Diego Padres to advance to their first ever World Series in 1984. Templeton won the first of his 2 Silver Sluggers in 1984, and he was voted team captain in 1987 until 1991 of the San Diego Padres. Templeton was inducted into the San Diego Padres Hall of Fame on August 8, 2015.
There's a what a catch by Templeton! He takes away a run from the Cubs.
Gary Templeton played 16 years in Major League Baseball, and he is still well known in the city of San Diego. Gary Templeton still holds many records for the San Diego Padres, and that's what makes him a San Diego legend.